Here we are, guys, at the Daytona International Speedway here in the Misfitz Racing League, here in the Misfitz Racing League, here for the Firecracker 250 at Daytona International Speedway International Speedway. And we already have a lag out. Do we already have a lag out? Are you kidding me? For real?
Okay.
Yep,
Chevy starting park.
Yep, Chevy is already out. Okay.
Get on a race.
Well, one guy's already
38.
out. One guy's already out. That'll make this a little. So we are going to be getting ready though for pre-race ceremony. 38 occasion is way ahead there.
We don't do 50. We're not going to be doing 50% race anymore. It really depends.
Nope. We're live. There we go. We're live. And for some reason it didn't change over the name. There we go. Just changing the name over there. Changing the name over there. Because for some reason the name changed it earlier. The name changed it earlier. Because YouTube Studios is absolutely broken.
Welcome back, buddy.
Broken. And we are gonna be getting ready.
Alright, race chatter.
Getting ready here for pre-race ceremonies.
Everybody, please mute your microphones.
And we will start off with the invocation.
Your microphone.
With the invocation given to us by Patrick Jenks, aka Patrick Jenks, aka Keystone Guy.
Alright, we're gonna do our prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for letting us race tonight. We would like to thank you for letting us wake up this morning. We're all millions of people who are down in Australia struggling right now with the wildfires. We pray for them, their families, and the wildlife. We pray for the accidents that have happened recently. And we also pray for our drivers and their families. Thank you so much for giving us this game, for letting us race. Amen.
Amen. So now we're going to be getting ready.
Prev with the national anthem.
Getting ready for the Prev with the national anthem. Up next, Prev with the national anthem.
Now introducing our Grand Marshal for tonight. Firefighter, go ahead and give the command.
Okay. Drivers, start your engines.
$80 miles per hour, double 80 miles per hour, double file, start finish line. Let's get going.
And here we go, getting ready for the green flag. Getting ready for the green flag. Who is starting on pole for this thing? Who is starting on pole for this thing anyway? It looks to be Kaysen starting on pole with expert starting on pole with expert on the outside of the front row. On the outside of the front row. Okay, we got one car way out of line. We got one car way out of line, and we are going ready to the green flag. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. Thank you guys, by the way, for tuning in for this race. But yep, there we go. They're absolutely roaring down double file here. Roaring down double file here. Still double file. Still double file. Most of the field, as we see guys trying to get into order. No one really trying to take it three wide too much right now. Well, we got a couple of guys here. We got Let's see, we got Expert now up there. Expert now high side backing up. High side backing up. Slowing down Chevy. Slowing down Chevy. Or not Katsu. Sorry. Katsu. Man, I cannot get Blitz. Man, I cannot get formerly known as Katsu. Formerly known as Katsu. Now Blitz up there. As we see, I think get up there. One other driver still freak trained up there. That's the 77 there. That's the 77
He has currently won in every
National Series start. He has National Series start.
It was only one race, and it was here.
It was only one race,
but he was able to win that.
But he was able to win that one.
Once again, we got three identical paint schemes from the three team cars there.
And they look to be under the first yellow flag of the night.
The first yellow flag of the night.
First yellow flag of the night already.
First yellow flag of the night.
Not exactly sure what for, but
not exactly sure what
we are under the first yellow flag of the night.
We are under the first yellow flag of the night. So,
yep.
So we're going to see another restart here.
Without having to wait too long. And here we go, getting ready to go back to
Who is that on the front row?
That's a bright pink car. That is novice
bright pink car. That is
novice
King on the front row.
NASCAR King on the front
Here
row.
for this one.
And that automatic yellow has brought us 24 laps fuel on the stage.
24 laps left in the stage. Still quite a ways in the stage. Still quite a ways
time for any of these drivers. It looks like from novice.
He is trying to everything he can to keep that
absolutely
lead.
blocking right now on that 23.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Road America, but now it's Daytona. But here we go.
Now it's Daytona.
So we got someone going way below the yellow line.
Not sure if that was
make a move there.
Not sure if that was the car behind them.
or if that was the car behind them.
And NASCAR King absolutely clobbers the outside wall.
Absolutely hurt his chances. In this race.
But no caution came out from it. So
we're all good.
It looks like.
But yeah, that's just a bummer there though for NASCAR King. We still have back so far, but we still have
here trying to make moves.
Guys here trying to make moves here.
The 51 tucks in line.
The 51 tucks in line.
All over the
77 looked all
over the place on the.
And right now we got Keystone Guy looking to the inside. Not going to be able to get there though on the
Keystone
98.
Guy going to be looking for this lead
here very soon.
Okay. So right now though we got. Looks like though Keystone Guy. Looks like though. Bob Gozeel's looking. Bob Gozeel's looking. Bottom. He has the help on the bottom. Keystone wasn't able to get down there to block that momentum coming. On that inside lane. But now he's got a little bit of help there on the high side. Oh, but they are all over the place. Firefighter. From the looks of it, that might be firefighter. Oh, there's another wreck. There's another wreck, and that will be another caution here, almost certainly. Oh no, they get back up in the line. Might result in a caution. Might result in a caution. Might not. I guess we're gonna have to see. Keystone Guy dropped absolutely. Just dropped like a rock there. But yeah, no, they're still green somehow, some way. I find it so weird that that wasn't a caution, but whatever we had earlier on was a caution. Yeah, right now though. Guys towards the back of the field. That looks like that's expert kind of having to work together here. Right now, Lions has lead of the field here. But they really fell way behind. Right now we still have pretty early on in the first stage. In case you guys are just tuning in. Don't know why people would just be tuning in now. But right now we're still partway through the first stage, and we got two teammates there. Matching cars up top. If you guys are gonna do a matching paint, at least make it look like a good car. I really don't like the lime green paired with the white. Mint green with the white, I can understand. But like lime green or neon colors should be paired with a dark color like black, preferably black. In my opinion, just because I think neon and navy blue looks a little weird, but white and lime green like that just makes it look almost faded, in my opinion. So. But yeah, we still have quite a few laps. We still have about 20 laps before the end of the stage. But right now, J Prep has managed to get to the race lead. Is that Keystone Guy right in behind him? Wow, Keystone Guy all the way up into second place. All the way up into second place. It's pretty good for him. I'm not trying to down talk him at all, but second place is. That's not for the lead. I had that wrong. My bad. Average Joe is leading. J Joe is leading. That's the lead of the second pack. Insane. I get these lime green cars. I tell you, lime green cars mixed up. Okay, so right now though we got the front four are kind of all, or front five are all kind of together there. Keystone Guy back in the pack was able to get up back pack, but right now I'm really focused here on this battle here for this race lead. It looks like though other lime car, I think that's D-Prev got shuffled out. So D-Prev will be looking to try and find another spot back in line somewhere else. But right now it's Lions versus Average Joe with Kaysen in behind. I think a lot of what Lions does is going to be dependent on what's behind him. Magnussen does behind him. So I don't see much of a way that he is going to be able to make a move without the help from Kaysen, especially as the help from behind Kaysen isn't going to go behind Kaysen, because that's a teammate to the number 3 out front. But I don't know. Maybe we'll see something random happen here. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. The teammates turn on each other. Especially the commitment to run the same paint scheme. But hey, stranger things have happened. So. Yeah, right now though they tried to make that move, and they tried to make that move side by side with that. Now Kaysen side by side with that really get any help there. Isn't gonna really get any help. And now they're both kind of back there. And now they've got a group together that could potentially go for something here. Yeah, we're a little bit past halfway in our Misfitz Racing League season, and this is our second trip here to the famed Daytona International Speedway. In case this is your first time tuning in for one of our races, welcome, and we are glad to have you guys here. And we are glad to have you guys here. And we'll tune in next. Of course, this race is still very far from over. Right now, these two front cars are tandem draft here together. Oh, that was Firefighter. Back here. Wait, no, Firefighter's back here in the pack. Further back in the pack, I think. I'm completely lost on which pack is lost at this point, because they both have lime green cars towards the front. Hulk Holden's lost the draft, though, and here we go. Lions and Kaysen. Bob goes heels, need to group up, and they need to group up. Set aside whatever rivalry they may or may not have, and try and go for this win. But yeah, right now though. Lions is the only one kind of looking to stick his nose out. He's ready. Basically show that he's ready to make the move. Let's see, where do we got? So right now, Keystone Guy still leads. Expert and some of the others in the second pack. But the lead pack here. Still led by those two teammates there. Oh, thanks for the, thanks. I forgot to hit the, forgot I had 2 mic inputs there. There we go. That should be better, right? Yeah, right now though we got the, yeah, right now though these front two, they're teammates, and it's going to be hard to get by them, but with 3 cars, they should be able to make something happen. But right now, it looks like Lions in that dark blue car is the only one really looking to try and make something happen. And with only one guy really looking to make something happen, you really can't do much, especially on these plate tracks. Say, I'm not still echoing, right? I'm not still echoing, right? Yeah, I've already fixed it, okay. Because a friend just texted me and said I'm echoing bad, and it's like, yeah, I'm not echoing bad right anymore. I've already fixed it. Literally, as soon as it was pointed out to me, I realized what I'd messed up on. JP, I already fixed it by the time you pointed that one out to me. But yeah, right now though, this second pack is gonna be trying to catch that front pack, but they don't really have any more cars, and that's the big thing, is that you need car numbers to be able to outdo it. And NASCAR King appears to have left the race. Is he out completely? Oh no, NASCAR King is just slow on the front stretch. Uh-oh. This is really bad. He is out of the party, slowing down to try and communicate, or to try and get communication back. This is gonna really hurt his chances on top of what has already happened to him recently, where he was hit into the wall and dragged way back and lost the draft. But yeah, right now though, Kaysen is absolutely gonna be trying here to get to try and see if he can get something to happen. At least he should be looking for something at this point. Hard to tell if he will or not, but he definitely should be going for it. Okay. Yeah, right now though. Oh, they're actually catching some lap traffic already. That's weird. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, wait, no, we already got guys on pit road from that second pack. So it seems like some of the guys in that second pack have already decided that now is their time to come to pit road. Which I find kind of weird that they're already coming to pit road, because they should... I would think they'd be able to make it on one tank of fuel to the end of a stage, but maybe I'm wrong on that. But yeah. Because I did hear them talking about potentially changing up the wear amount, I think, for this race. I think they mentioned trying 4X instead of just 2X, but I hadn't heard if anything was official or not there. Yeah, right now though, we're just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen here with this pit stop for this front pack. Which meanwhile, oh, the 39, he went up the track. He went up the track to block the the 29 and to get around that 14. But if that 14 has some pace to him, they might have been able to actually use that as the opening to get around those two lime green cars. But no, they actually they decided to get oh, we got a yellow flag out actually. Oh no, never mind, they're just all coming down pit road. Okay, I just heard the engines go quiet and I looked away from the screen for a second to go check the other stream, make sure everything's going great, and we are all good, and we have got all the race leaders down pit road right now, so we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen here with their pit stops. Some quick gas and goes there from a lot of the field, looks like, but Kaysen was actually able to get out in front of the Kaysen was actually able to get out in front of some of these guys, so they could potentially... Oh, they can't be merging yet. Uh-oh. Bob isn't supposed to be merging yet, but okay, I guess he's gonna be fine, but he definitely shouldn't have been merging yet. But yeah, with that one though, it looks like Kaysen might go and get might get himself another stage win here. But yeah, right now though, this race definitely going to be one that's going to come down to a late race move. I'm pretty sure at this point. I mean, these drivers, they keep it close on these drafting tracks. They're able to keep it so close that really, I mean, especially with the stages, they're going to stay pretty much all on the lead lap for the most part, minus issues like what happened with NASCAR King there. They're going to, for the most part, be able to stay on the lead lap, as we are going to be going, by the way, for the total race distance. So I believe the stages are 30, 30, and then the rest. So 30, 30, and then 100, I think, are the stage lengths, but I might be wrong on that. But I think they are 30, 30, and then 100 for the final stage. For the lap numbers. But yeah, right now though, we got some of these guys are running low on fuel and tires. But there we go. Oh, wait, is that Lyons that got up to the front? There you go, Lyons. He's coming through the tri-oval for what I think might be the final time in the stage. I think that might have been it, but there we go. There you go, banging doors, and yeah, I think that was it. Lyons is your stage 1 winner here at Daytona. I don't even know who got second there. I didn't get a chance to see. Let's see. If Keystone will scroll. Let's see. Trying to see who got second in the stage. I guess I'll get to see when they do the pit stop. But yeah, J and D Prep both finished 5th and 6th. Okay, gotta invite NASCAR King to the party. So yeah, so J and D Prep both got 5th and 6th in the fifth and 6th in the stage. Firefighter was 8th, Keystone Guy 7th, Expert got 9th, and the final spot in the top 10 went to Team Custer 41. The same guy that was able to win the race here earlier this season. So Holt Colton is the only driver on track that is 1 lap down. And the green flag is back out and underway. With Firefighter leading the field over Lyons. So I think Firefighter might have actually pitted for 4 tires there at the end. And have been the guy that, pile up in the back. A lot of contact, at least, with the wall in the back. Not necessarily any of them piling up. Yeah, right now the Lion is just trying to push on the back bumper of Firefighter with help from those 2 lime green cars to try and get themselves clear of that inside lane. There's 2 guys down there on the inside that are just kind of stuck down there for right now. Right now, though, we got pretty big race on the hand. Oh, and Team Cruz is out in the race. Don't know if that was a lag out or if he is just another one that is. Oh yeah, Team Custer. Team Custer's out the race, and Kaysen now has the race lead here. So it's Kaysen, Bob goes heels, and then Firefighter. Oh, wait, no, wait. Yeah. Firefighter Katsu. Lions is really falling back a little bit there. NASCAR King's all the way up here in the top 5. Oh! Lyons goes way low to try and get there, but makes a little bit of contact and goes way too far below the yellow line to make that pass. So that certainly would not have been a considered legal pass, so he was smart to get back in line, though I don't think he was going to be able to advance his position after the slight contact and how far down he went below the line. I just don't think the momentum would have let him get by there. But right now, these front four, Katsu not willing to sit in line and try and wait. He's going for those spots right away. Yeah, right now though, Bob goes heels right on the back bumper of Kaysen in that number, in the number 38. Now NASCAR King was out of line there in the back. He's gonna get in line behind, behind Katsu there. But yeah, right now though, Firefighter really trying to keep that 29 behind him. Oh, but goes way down too far to block. Ends up down there. And is not gonna be able to hold him off, and might not even be able to hold off the 14. A little bit of a lag back there for the number 52. If that gets too much worse, he might be asked to move to the back of the field to let everybody by, so he is not as much of a danger. But as of right now, I don't believe he is considered that he is going to be a danger out there to anybody. But yeah, he is definitely aggressively blocking though, and there he goes. He's coming down to what looks like making a really early pit stop here. Now the fact that he stayed out at the last at the stage tells me that maybe he was just able to ride it out there. But yeah, right now though, he is gonna have to hope that he made it far enough in the stage to where he'll be able to make it to the end of the stage on fuel. And he's got to hope that he's able to get by some of these guys on pit strategy with the fresher tires throughout the majority of the stage. Oh, and there we go. NASCAR King in the wall yet again. Makes a little bit more contact, goes up, hits the wall yet again. And that is how you very quickly drop from almost leading to way back. Keystone Guy and Jay Prev are both there. Right now though, Hulk Holden in his number 20 Toyota Supra trying to make a charge on the outside lane. He was the winner in the truck series here. About 3 months ago. So he was able to win in the trucks here at Daytona. Let's see if he can double that up with an Xfinity, or with a National Series win. I mean, sorry about that. But yeah, let's see though. So right now though, Hulk Holden's leading from Kaysen, and it looks like the third, I don't know where the third one of them ended up. Where was D-Prev? Because J-Prev's pushing on the back bumper there. Average Joe's there. Okay, so D-Prev is right in front of Katsu. And here we go. Once again, the 29 is one of the very few guys willing to look out and poke his nose out of line to try and get that position, but without any help, he's not going to be able to gain anything. He's going to need Bob to go with him, and he's probably going to need the car in front of him to go with him as well. And that car in front of him was casing, so it's like you gotta pretty much do something there to try and get a run going. Here we go, Hulk Holden goes up the track. Average Joe looked like he went up to try and side draft and didn't. Or didn't get it, I mean. So 18 laps left remaining in this stage. And right now Hulk Holden is trying to hold on to this stage win if he can help it. But, I mean, the stages are just so, it seems like they're pretty well timed to where you're going to have to make a pit stop at some point in the stage. You won't be able to go the full stage on fuel. But let's see. Yeah, no, it looks like they're all just kind of staying in the line for right now. '52's coming off the pit road, but yeah, right now though, no matter where you look, they're pretty much all single file all throughout the entire field. So there really won't be a whole lot of chances, but there we go. Keystone Guy to the bottom of the racetrack. As Deprev and Katsu both go up to the top to let by the pack of cars that were coming. Though now J-Prev and D-Prev, they are only split apart by 2 cars. They could potentially get hooked up and then go for a run here on Keystone Guy to try and make a move here for what I think is for what is 5th place currently. But of course, if you can lead a pack, you might be able to lead them all the way up to the race lead. Now, of course, that's a lot further ahead. As who is that leading the field right now? So you got Keystone Guy leading this pack. Well, who's leading this 4-car pack? Actually, I'm starting to think Average Joe's the race leader, and that Hulk Holden's actually just about. Oh wait, yeah, Hulk Holden's a lap down, so he's just on the tail end of the lead lap. And right now is basically just hoping for a caution while he's got the spot. So realistically, he doesn't need to run away from any of these guys. He just needs to keep Average Joe right on the back bumper. If you can just keep him behind you, you get your lap back. Yeah, because I completely forgot that Hulk was the one guy that was a lap down, so. Yep. Oh, and Lyons in that 29 has left the race, so that tells me that he might be out the race. Let's see. Yeah, Lyons is out, so that's yet another great driver from the league that will not finish this race. So there's a lot of great drivers. None of them are going to get the finish they probably deserve. But yeah, right now though, this 20 trying to absolutely drive by this 3 if he can. Because if you can just lead them all the way around to the stage finish. Oh, Firefighter also out. Lots of guys having issues tonight. This could be a shot for maybe a first-time winner here. Maybe Keystone could get his first win in the series. Maybe Average Joe will be able to pick up the win. Hulk Holden, he doesn't have an Xfinity win yet, or a National Series win yet, I mean. So he might be able to pick up his first National Series win at the same place the guys won Truck Series win so far. Yeah, right now though, that 3 and 20 are just dueling it out here at the front for this race lead. But yeah, right now though, they have gotten really single file here for a long train. But right now, Keystone and the 2 Prevs are both running right in behind each other and are so locked together right now. They might actually have a shot at catching the front pack. Now, I don't know that that's going to happen, but it very easily could happen that they catch the front 2 packs. They've got way more cars in their pack now than either of the front 2, because the front 2 have kind of gotten split apart into 2. So now they are split apart. But yeah, Keystone currently running all the way up in that 4th position. The 2 Prev is right behind him in 5th and 6th. 7th is currently Expert. 8th is currently NASCAR King. 9th is Katsu. Let's see. Let's see if there's any development here on this battle with the race leader. No, but they. Oh wait, here we go. The pack has caught Bob and Kaysen. So right now, the 38 currently runs over the runs ahead of this 13. Now the question is, what are they going to do once they get up to this race leader? Because right now, this pack is everybody but the race leader. We've got from 2nd through about 10th, I think. And Keystone Guy gets shut out. So yeah, so Keystone Guy got shuffled out, and he is now going to have to try and draft his way back up through this pack here. But right now, Kaysen and the 2 Prevs running 1, 2, 3, or running 2nd, 3rd, 4th. In behind race leader Average Joe, who is trying to as hard as he can to get around Hulk Holden here. Because he doesn't want to give Hulk Holden a free lap back if he can help it. Now let's see, how many laps we got left to go in this stage for someone to make a run. We have got 8 laps to go. 8 to go in the stage. So 8 more laps in this stage. So 8 laps to go in the stage. Oh, uh-oh. That can't be good. That's the 3 car that got 3 car looks like he might have gotten spun there entering the pit road. I didn't really see what happened there, but that certainly looked big. And probably the biggest part about it, though, Keystone Guy, the only driver to not make the pit stop here. There's no way he's gonna be able to save it, so save the fuel to get to the end of the stage. So he's gonna absolutely be losing a ton of very precious time here, as he is going around the track so slowly. But here he comes to pit road. Gets on the brakes, gets in on his own, but yeah, right there though, it doesn't look like he's gonna absolutely have to really get this pit stop done in a real hurry. Where'd Average Joe come out? So Average Joe came out. Okay, so he's exiting turn 4 right now. Let's see, what do we got left? We've got... I don't know how many laps we got left to go in this stage, but actually Keystone managed to retain the lead despite all that time he lost. I don't know if he must have pulled some sort of pit strategy. I think maybe some of these guys pulled the 2-tire call, the 4-tire call. Maybe Keystone went for fuel only. But right now, Kayson's actually running second, so this battle here is for second place, but they are coming up quick on that number 13 car, and that 13, he's gonna have to try so hard to make it to that make it to the end of this one. 5 laps left in the race, or left in the stage, so 5 laps to go in this stage here. Yeah, right now though, definitely looks to be like Keystone's gonna have a slight advantage. But of course, Keystone has the older tires, so what will Keystone be able to do? And what can he do really to hold back Kayson here? Kayson going up to that outside. And here he goes. Kayson has got the lead clear enough that he could block there if need be, but there we go. He has now come down the track along with D-Prev. Or no, J-Prev, sorry, my bad. I always get the Prevs mixed up. Yeah, so J-Prev just helped out Kayson getting to the lead. Now, of course, his ultimate goal is to get him or one of his teammates to victory lane, but if you can't do that, you might as well help out someone else. Maybe someone who doesn't have as many teammates or doesn't have as many alliances in the league. Let's see, we have got, man, that 13, he's gonna try something, I feel like. I mean, he won't just take this one, he won't just take this one sitting down, especially while he's at his wheel for this race. I guarantee he won't take it very easy here. I mean, sometimes you gotta get elbows up on that wheel to try and make progress. You know, in a race like this, holding that wheel steady can be one of your biggest assets. Yeah, right now, there he goes. He's going up to the top side. He knows he's got to try something here, especially as the laps are starting to wind down. They're coming to the white flag here in the stage. This time by, white flag will be waving. Yeah, white flag is waving in the stage. And let's see what's going to come from it. White flag's out in the stage. And let's see. White flag, 1 lap to go. Kayson and Keystone. Who will win it? We got 2 drivers both here trying to win this one, but it looks like Keystone might end up, playing second here in this stage. I think he knows he's got to make this move right now or he's going to lose it. Here he goes. He's on the top side. Keystone's going to get it. Wait. Did Keystone get it? Keystone got the stage. Woo. Yeah. Nice one, Keystone. Man, that looked so familiar. That looked very familiar to a lot of finishes in the Advent Calendar series. In particular, I think Auto Club's one that reminds me the most of. Or maybe our truck race at Daytona, but still. Actually, a couple of races, they both got top 10s in my top 10 favorite races from this one. But man, that was exciting. Hulk Holden ends up in the end 1 lap down to everybody else. But only 10 guys remain in the race, so anyone that lags out from here on will end up being a 10th place finish or better, I mean. Like, the worst they will finish if they lag out now is 10th place. Bummer, though, that we lost 5 guys from the race already. But here we go, as they're all making their pit decisions, or lack thereof a pit call, as Expert takes the lead, I think, by staying out, it looks like. Yeah, so it looks like the 23 there of Expert was able to stay out and gain this race lead. But yeah, I can't believe that Keystone managed to pull that one off. But yeah, the pit strategy, I guess it worked, so. Man, that was a fun stage to watch. And here we go, starting the final stage off here. Keystone guy, he's on the high side. He's leading that outside lane, actually. But he's falling back right now. Expert and Kaysen on that inside lane kind of have control right now. And here we go. We got, I think that's Bob Goes Heels on the high side. Uh-oh. So Bob Goes Heels has gone up to the outside. But right now, if the outside lane fades right now, or, oh! Uh-oh. The 23 of Expert had to come to pit road there. And now that puts Average Joe, J-Prev, and D-Prev. 1, 2, 3. So to get up to this race lead now, you're going to have to get by all 3 of them. Which, getting by 1 of them, that's hard. Getting by 2 of them, that's hard. Getting by 3 of them, that's hard to do. I mean, it gets exponentially harder to get by them as the team cars end up getting there. I mean, literally look at the 2016 Daytona 500, or take a look at Talladega in fall of 2018. But there we go. Expert's able to hold on to the lead lap, though. Right now, there we go. We see those 3 team cars go up to that outside and try and get around them. It looks like one of them lost out to Bob Goes Heels, it looks like, on that inside line. But now we still got J-Prev and Average Joe up here at the front. D-Prev not far behind. Let's see. Average Joe goes up the block. And he has now got the 39 and the 9 on the high side. I think if Average Joe wanted to, I feel like he could slow up that inside lane to try and let those 2 kind of get back in there. But to be honest with the 2 of them, as long as they stay together and don't leave their wingman in the draft, they should be able to both get back up there to the front fairly quick. Fairly quick and easy. Of course, fairly quick and easy for this track is not necessarily always super quick or super easy. Still kind of wish we had run Road America tonight, but yeah, right now though, Keystone guy up on the high side, he's gonna lose a ton of time or ton of track position there. So it just seems like with everybody so far in this race, it's like if you try that I side and you don't have someone that you know is gonna work with you, you're gonna just lose a ton of spots and some valuable time on the racetrack. But now we got 1, 2, 3 on that inside line once again. Average Joe, J-Prev, D-Prev. And that could very well be a very dangerous combination if they are able to get up there and stay up there. Because now, once again, you've got to get by 3 of them if you want to go up there and lead the race. Or potentially win the race at the end of this thing. And getting by 3 of them, that's going to be hard to do, but it could also result in problems, because if Average Joe has another issue getting down to pit road speed, and he spins out, that'll collect his teammates, because if you run together, you can wreck together. We learned that in the 2017 Daytona 500, where the Toyotas were working together, and then I think it was Kyle Busch blew a tire or something right in front of a bunch of cars, in particular his Toyota teammates. But yeah, let's see though. We got Auguste Seals is 5th, and we are right at 30 to go. Okay, so 30 laps to go here in the Daytona 250 here at Daytona International Speedway. And this is going to be a fun one. But yeah, right now though, these 3, they've got the lead. But again, there's definitely enough cars in the pack that... Oh, and the 20 is gone. Yeah, there's enough cars though in the pack that you could potentially get this. You could potentially get the race. Without needing those to pass those 3, because you could just pull a pit strategy and get it. Yeah, there's only 9 drivers left though going for that race win, and 3 of them are working together. So right now you've got 2/3 of the field that are gonna try and spoil this party for the front 3. Because that front 3, they're all one team, and I don't think there's many other teammates, let alone any other teammates that are that obvious about being teammates, left in the field that could potentially get that spot. There we go. We got Keystone Guy and Bob Goes Heels going up to the top side, but Bob Goes Heels leaves him out to dry on the high side, and he kind of lets Keystone down, because I think Keystone went to... Yeah, Keystone went up there to try and help Bob, but then Bob pulled back in line and just kind of stalled out Keystone's momentum with having to switch lanes a couple times. Now, Keystone and Bob both kind of hinting that they do want to try and make a move here already in the race, going to try and get up there. If at all possible, he'll try and get up there. But yeah, right now though, with 6 guys already out of the race, who knows who can win this one. Kaysen definitely going to try and make a bid to win it, but he won't be able to win it though if he's going to just run in line like that. right now, though, these front few, they are definitely going to make a bid to try and be the, these front three, though, they are going to try and hold it out here, as we've got 5 people in here watching. Thank you guys, by the way, for everybody that's tuned in tonight so far. Loving seeing all the support on the stream. But here we go, 25 laps to go this time by. We will have 25 laps to go in the race. So 25 laps to go. And it is going to be a very tough one here. You got these 3 though. They've still got a stranglehold on this lead, but they're gonna need one more pit stop here before the end of the race. I don't know if some of these guys might have if some of the others in the field might have already gone for their pit stop. But right now, Keystone Guy, Bob Goes Heels, and Kaysen are gonna have to come up with some strategy between the 3 of them to try and outfox the others, as the others really are gonna have a pretty big hold on the rest of the field here, because just when you've only got 3 cars when you've got 3 cars versus 3 cars in a pack at Daytona, that inside line is almost always the preferred lane. Now, one thing they could do is if a lap car comes, maybe try and convince the lap car to stay on the bottom. Now, once we get to 10 laps to go, that won't be an option. Yeah, hey Firefighter, I see you in the chat. But yeah, but right now, if you could get, now with 10 laps to go, the D2 novice rule comes in which every driver in which any driver who is a lap down or about to become a lap down has to move over for the leaders. But if you catch a lap car with like 15 to go, and they hold the bottom lane to try and keep that lead lap status, that could potentially be a way for these 3 to maybe shuffle the 3 lime green cars there out. But they're gonna have to pull some kind of strategy like that to try and get this one, because just outright driving away from it is just not gonna happen with the way that these cars are. They just aren't going to be able to just drive around the outside, especially not with the restricted horsepower from this being a restrictor plate track. Because believe it or not, yes, it is still the restrictor plate, despite the new Cup package doesn't use them. The Xfinity and trucks, I believe, still use a restrictor plate at this track. But yeah, so we got Bob Goes Heels on that outside looking for a move to make, but this time Keystone doesn't go with him. Keystone goes right on by, and now he's going to have Bob in his rear view mirror. Now I don't know if that helps or hurts Bob's confidence in Keystone going with him, because now Bob would be the one choosing to go with Keystone, so he only has to wait and see if Keystone's going to go up first to then go up and push him. But does he try and repay the favor of, yeah, you left me out to dry, I'm leaving you out to dry? Looks like it's going to be that option there. He's going to leave Keystone up on the top side there, out to dry. And Keystone's going to have to get in behind that 51 here. There we go. A little bit past 9 o'clock already, but we're definitely winding down here towards the end of this race. And we're probably within I'd say we're probably within 5-6 laps of everybody coming in and having to make that final green flag pit stop here. You're definitely going to have to make that final pit stop. Now the question is, is what do these front three and what does the second set of three do to try and get this one. Personally, I think I'd want to be on pit road first. So regardless of which group I'm in, I want to be the first one on pit road. So if I'm Kaysen, Keystone, or Bob, I'm trying to signal or somehow tell the two of them, let's pit sooner rather than later, to try and communicate that to them, to go down to pit road sooner rather than later so that they don't have to worry about it and they'll be able to keep their momentum up. And likewise, between the three lime green cars there, J-Prev, D-Prev, and Average Joe, I'd be trying to communicate to my teammates there, like, hey guys, let's pit earlier than maybe we planned because we need to make sure that we beat them onto the pit road. And I think it's going to be a lot harder for those lime green cars to pull that off because the other cars can see what's going on behind them. So to be honest, if I'm Kaysen, Bob, or Keystone, I might back up just a little bit, kind of not give them as much time to try and respond if we slow down just a bit earlier than probably strictly necessary to make sure we don't wreck. I mean, in theory, that seems like that'd be the best strategy there to try and work it out, but maybe not. Maybe I'm missing some kind of strategy there with staying up. Blitzkrieg, where is Blitzkrieg? Let's see. He is in the middle of the back straightaway with no help in front and no help behind. Really kind of a helpless situation to be in there for Blitzkrieg. Real unfortunate, but yeah, that's kind of just where he's ended up. But yeah. But right now, though, they're winding down here. Pit stop's definitely going to be coming here very shortly. I think we might even see these front three or the back three. I think right now would be the time I would go to pit road. And here come all six of them. All six of them are coming on, but Kaysen might have a shot at getting in here ahead of them. Oh, we might. Oh, wow, this is going to be fun. Okay, Keystone was able to get in between J-Prev and D-Prev. Kaysen was able to get side by side with D-Prev. Keystone's just going to try and pass all of them. Let's see. Watching on the reverse cam here. Who's going to be the first one on? Who's going to be the last one on? Looks like 4 tires is the call for some of them. I don't know about all of them. It looks like, yeah, all of them are doing 4 tires fuel. And they are going to start coming off the pit road. Kaysen is not going to be able... Oh, Kaysen actually loses out quite a few spots there. As Keystone immediately goes up the track to try and merge, but not really... They're not really supposed to be merging, at least not to my knowledge of the rules quite yet. But there we go, Average Joe. Massive lead on his teammate there, though. But both Keystone and Kaysen were able to split up, as we see Katsu there as well on pit road. But yeah, now I think that's J-Prev that got separated out from the teammates. So now it's all about how much of a run can the 4 of these guys build. Because to be honest, at this point, J-Prev cannot sit back and think, oh yeah, I don't want to help my competition against the teammates. But there they go. They tried to slow down to catch back up to their teammate. And that gave Keystone a massive run on that outside, but no help has left him dry, and he is going to fall back through the field. And that's going to make it one closer between J-Prev. So now all J-Prev is waiting on. Because right now, I would not make the move here if I'm J-Prev. I would not be the one to make the aggressive move. I would literally be the one... If I'm J-Prev, I would literally wait until Kaysen goes to make the move to try and link back up with my teammate. But now my teammate's behind me. I might try and see if we can get that top lane working here. But to be honest, it's pretty much every man for himself, though, right now at the front. And right now we got 3 cars in front of J-Prev there, or D-Prev, I mean, who's gotten shuffled to the back. Yeah, right now, though, they are all there just trying to... Here we go. And now I don't really see what's gonna come from... Like, if anything's gonna really be able to generate here, unless Bob and Keystone are able to really organize something here in the last 11 laps of the race. They're gonna have to organize something, or they are not gonna be able to pull this one off. As we just took 11 to go, by the way. So yeah, 11 laps to go in the race, 10 to go this coming time by. And here we go, we see all 3 of them commit to the high side. Here we go, Bob goes heels, Keystone Guy, and Kaysen all commit to the high side. And that's just going to link D-Prev right back up with his teammates. That's really not what they wanted to see happen, but yeah, that's what ended up happening from it. And now Bob and Keystone both got stalled out and had to go to the back. And now you've got that 3-car armada here, basically just going to help Average Joe to this race win, probably. But of course, 10 laps to go, still a lot that can happen, especially with the with the automatic cautions. An automatic caution comes out, and that would put us into a pretty low amount of laps to go, but that would put the 3 of them all in different lanes, and then that would put the 3 of these guys in different lanes. And it would really be a mixed bag on who's going to be able to do what. Now, the green cars would hold the top 3 spots and be able to maybe orchestrate something to try and gain an advantage, but of course, with only a few laps to go, we could very well see something really out of the ordinary happening here. And we could see this race... Oh, Expert and Katsu are both getting caught up on. And due to where we are in the race, I believe they would be subject to the D2 novice rule. I mean, Keystone, feel free to correct me after the race if I'm wrong on that. If the D2 novice rule doesn't apply to cars that are going their first lap down, but I believe it does. So they really aren't going to be able to cause much chaos here with the 23 of Expert, because 23 of Expert will be required to move onto the apron here, I believe, to allow the lead lap cars by. So right now they've got that 2-car working. They got those 2 cars there working together. Okay, so why on the roof does the number look white and then green? I know that it is green. There we go. So yeah, they all go down there. Okay, so they do part the ways. So, okay, so I guess the D2 novice rule does apply to them because they did just pull aside. But they did lose one of the 3 members at some point trying to get by that lap traffic. Keystone Guy now runs 3rd. 4th is Kaysen, so. And Katsu as well. That's a bunch of friends right there. Now, a lot of the guys in the league are pretty good friends, but in particular, I think those 3, I think they have actually practiced together. I don't know if they're teammates or not, but right now, the 70, the 51, the 38, and this 13 are all going to be trying here for this race win, with only 8 laps to go in the race. 8 laps remaining, and we have got a huge amount of cars now that could potentially take the fight down the back straightaway to these cars. I think still in the corners, I think the inside line is just too good to really pass up, but Yeah, I think in the corners, I think the inside lane's too good to pass up. But on that straightaway, if you go high, I think you might be able to freight train them. Here we go. We see 3 of them. Are we going to see more of them go to the up top? 4. I think that's 5 up in the top group now. That's 5 cars in the top group. No, Expert goes back down to the bottom. Expert going down to the bottom. I would have thought he would have stayed up there in the high lane, but... Oh, and Bob goes heels ducks down, and now that's only 2 cars on the outside lane. And now the momentum is completely shifted, and now Keystone Guy is going to be having to look for a spot in line along with Katsu. But yeah, I mean, they had to try something there, though. That's going to bring them to 7 laps to go. They'll still have plenty of time for another attempt, but now they're way further back in the pack to try and make a run happen here. I mean, it's really a question of what can happen here as we are within 10 laps to go. Katsu way up on the outside. I think he might have even touched the wall there. Keystone on that inside. 2 of them really want to try and get single file here and try and just make sure they stay as close up on the back bumper of these guys as they can, so that if a move is needed to be made, they can make it here with a very few amount of laps to go. I mean, right now, I would not want to be any of these guys down here because I would be so shaky on the wheel. I'm trying to just hold my line steady, but also process, okay, what do I need to do to win? Who do I need to communicate to? And at this point, I think you drop all that secret code stuff because I think everybody knows who you're talking to or who you're going to need to be talking to right now. If you look at the field, I think it's pretty much the 3 lime green cars versus the rest. Even though I don't think the rest of the field are directly teammates, they are a lot of them are probably looking at the rest at those 3 as teammates, and are thinking, yeah, we're going to need to work together here to beat them. It's kind of like that classic comic book thing where I now need to team up with my enemy to take down a greater evil or something like that. Even though none of these guys I don't think consider each other enemies, though. Well, some of them might. Cough, cough, Bob and Blitzkrieg, but those 2 might need to team up here to try and make this one work. Yeah, right now, though, so few laps to go, and so far I mean, besides the duo of Bob and Kaysen, they really need Katsu, Expert, and Keystone to get a big run on the top side, coming off of one of the corners down one of the straightaways. And then Bob and Kaysen need to make the move as well and just keep that momentum going straight to the race lead if they're going to have a shot here. And there we go. We got Katsu and we've got Keystone with a run on the top side. Down below the apron goes that 39 of D-Prev. That's going to allow Keystone Guy to get down in there. And that will be 5th place for Keystone Guy right now. And he's going to be now right in behind Bob and Kaysen. So trying to make any kind of communicative move should be a little bit easier because they won't have to communicate around another car that could basically make the move up in front of them and block their momentum. So now the 2 lap cars have kind of been shuffled to the back of the field, but the 3 cars that could take this race win away are running 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Here, coming through the tri-oval to take what I believe is 2 laps to go. Yep. 2 laps to go. The white flag will be out next time by. The white flag will be in the air. And let's see who's going to win it. I mean, right now, I think... Oh, there we go. Kaysen. Bob goes heels. Both make the move. But Keystone gets blocked in by D-Prev there. He will not be able to make the move. But D-Prev is up there. He's going to help the 2 other cars get up there. And might actually help them past his teammates. But no, Kaysen isn't able to keep it steady. And now they're 3 wide. The 3 guys that needed to work together are 3 wide. And that's going to absolutely kill, I think, almost any shot of anyone organizing a run here on these front 3. Because right now, D-Prev will not make this move. I don't think there's a way D-Prev will make this move unless he's forced to by Bob on the inside. But here we go. Now we got them organized back up. They need to make this move now, if not sooner. As this is the final lap. This is Keystone's last shot. He's going to the outside, but he's got no help. He is going to lose spots, but he needed to try something to try and win this one. Right now, I think Bob's trying to defend points. No, Bob's going to the inside. No one's going to be able to do it, though. Average Joe will claim victory at Daytona. So, Average Joe, J-Prev, sorry. Bob goes heels. Man. Average Joe claims victory at Daytona. Let's see the full finishing results. So we had Average Joe, J-Prev able to get 1-2. Then we had Bob Goes Heels, Kaysen, D-Prev. Man, that's just a ton of guys, though. And that was an awesome race, though. Great job. Congrats there to Average Joe on the win here at Daytona. And I will point out the irony. Average Joe was the one that asked to have the race swapped, and he was able to claim victory, but not going to hold that against him. Great job there to Average Joe on this win, and we will see you guys next week in the Misfitz Racing League Truck Series on Sunday night, 7:30 Eastern. So we will see you guys then.